You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malak? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet.
Blast them. Well, that's most of them.
Oh, we've got problems. We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Whew! Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebon Hawk airborne again.
Maybe if you're lucky, the crash will take care of the Kitska problem. The rough landing might convince them to abandon the ship.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
That disruptor field could wipe out the entire Republic fleet.
You're right. That Sith fleet we saw must have some type of protection against the disruptor field. We have to find a way to disable it, or the Republic will be slaughtered.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
You all seem to be forgetting about Bastila.
We haven't forgotten about her, but we can't do her much good stuck down here. We have to help ourselves before we can help her.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malik's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
Bastila would never turn to the dark side.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Then let's get to it, shall we? You got anything else to say?
Got something on your mind, do you?
Why did you leave the Jedi?
Who said I left the Jedi?
Are you saying you're still a Jedi?
Well, technically I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
What do you mean it left you?
You know what I hate? Well, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
Let me guess you disagree.
Damn right I disagree. The Jedi are just as capable of injustice as anyone else. They may try harder, sure, but sometimes they get it wrong. And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility, but it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
I suppose I'm not being very clear, am I? Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake, I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Horthoff? I can never get it straight.
Go on, I'm listening.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
And? I don't get it.
I'm not finished yet. Now shush! So, one day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally. He asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else. But the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
So what does the Padawan leaving the Jedi have to do with the Jedi leaving you?
Not much. I never knew the Padawan nor met Master Hordath himself. He was before my time.
I don't understand.
The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run. Got something on your mind, dude? Oh, I get it.
Okay, last thing then before we head out, should we put these crystals in? See what they do. Is it a crystal or is it something else? Oh, it's here. Oh, it gives you a fancy orange colour, huh? What's the difference between the blue one? Six to 31 energy damage. And then critical threat, whatever that means. Attack modifier plus 5. This one similarly doesn't do anything. I don't know. I'll put that in. Sure. Why not? Fancy. Okay, let's go. Who are we taking with us? Karth seems like a good idea. For story reasons, I guess. Let's take Canderous. If we need a droid, we can always swap them out, hopefully. Okay. Oh, the Giska have left the ship, have they? Go and breed, my friends. This planet is yours. Okay, I guess we're fighting then. Whoever you guys are. You have defeated the murderous aliens. We thank you, human, for saving us. Well, they attacked me first. If your arrival had not been so fortuitously timed, we would have been in great danger. We thank you again for saving us. What are you doing here? We had crashed here when our mining survey vessel encountered some strange sort of energy field. It disrupted our engines and power systems and forced us to make a crash landing on this world. Our ship sank far out to sea, but a handful of us were able to make it to this island. More than you see here, though. Where are the rest of your companions? Many have been killed at the hands of the locals. A few tried to swim out to one of the closer islands, but we have not heard from them in many days. Of the 10 of us who remained here, we two are the only remaining survivors. The native creatures killed the others. They attacked any that they came across. They are barbaric savages who feast upon the bodies of the dead. The only beings who crashed here that can hold them off are the Mandalorians, and we dare not go near them. We know of their depredations too well. There are Mandalorians here? Yes, there are. More than you might think. Though that may just be because they aren't killed as easily as we are. With their weapons, they raid and kill all the survivors, and can fight off the natives as well. They seem to have some sort of invisibility or light cloaking shield that hides them until they strike. Where are they? They are north of here by a large temple structure. We dare not approach it, for they would surely kill us. But we can't delay here much longer. The longer we stay, the more likely either the Mandalorians or the natives will find us and kill us. You could stay on our ship if you want. No, we dare not. If we remain here, it will only be a matter of time before the natives or the Mandalorians find us and kill us. Why don't you try and get to one of the other islands? I believe that would be the best choice. The others have not returned, but it may be because they could not find a way to. It would be worth the risk, rather than to stay here and face certain death. Thank you one last time, human, for saving us. We shall remember you, and hope that, should you escape, you will tell the Republic of those of us stranded here. Enjoy your swim. Well, you guys weren't friendly, were you?
Time to rumble!
Do you guys drop anything or no?
Yeah? What? Yes?
Where does this way go then? North Beach. Okay, let's just finish this whole area before we go through a different area. Temple exterior. Some nice views up here. Okay, that's the temple. Well, let's go check the other roof first, though, I think. Rancors? Jesus. Stow your weapons, interloper. We are not here for battle or blood. We bring you an invitation from the One, great champion of the Rakata. Rakata? The One? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. You understood those creatures? Of course. You and Malik must have been here before. You probably learned their language back when you were revving.
You have used strange magics and weapons to slaughter our raiding parties, interloper. You have bathed in the blood of the fierce Rakatan warriors. Your power and skill in battle have impressed the One. He wishes an audience with you. A great honor. Come with us now, and we will take you to him. Who is the One? What's going on here? The One is the leader of our tribe, the great champion of the Rakata. He has feasted on the flesh of many foes. Come with us, and we will take you to him now. Okay, take me to the One. Revan, somehow I knew we would meet again. Even when you vanished, I knew you would not forget the vow you swore to me. And when my scouts told me of a great warrior from the sky, slaughtering our raiding parties with mysterious powers and magic, I knew you had at last returned. I'm not Revan anymore. That part of me is gone. I'm Urizen now. Your words are confusing. I recognize you. You are the one called Revan. You are the one who came here before. You and Malik. The one who served you. You promised to slay our enemies. In exchange for our aid, you swore to destroy the Elders and bring us their secrets. Are you saying that this means nothing to you now? My mind was destroyed. My memories were lost. I believe you, Revan. I sense there is something different about you. Something that has changed. You are not the same as you were before. Yet the power of magic, what you call the Force, is within you still. You can still destroy the Elders and fulfill your vow. What was this vow exactly? You vowed to kill the Elders and bring us the secret knowledge they protect. In exchange, we promised to use their lost knowledge to help you enter the Temple of the Ancients. When you vanished, we thought you had forgotten us, or been killed by the Elders. Now that you have returned, our alliance still holds. Destroy the Elders, and we will help you. Temple of the Ancients? I still don't remember anything. I suppose that if what you say is true, that you can't remember when you were last here, then you must have many questions. Very well, Revan. I will help you understand, and then you will destroy the Elders' tribe and fulfill the oath you swore to us long ago. You should probably start with the last time I was here. You arrived with Malik, your servant, 3 of your galactic standard years ago. My scouts saw your skyship plummet to the Earth, and they went to loot the crash site. They tried to take you prisoner, but you unleashed your magic, what you called the Force, upon them. Seeing your power, they bowed before you and brought you here to me. You used your power to rip the Raktata language from my mind, even as you drove Basic into our schools, so we could help you on your quest to find something called the Starforge. But the answers you sought lay within the Temple of the Ancients, and we could not help you enter the temple. The Elders alone hold the secrets, guarding them with their very lives. You say my ship crashed. Was it because of the disruptor field? I know nothing of this disruptor field, but throughout the history of our tribe, ships have fallen from the sky. It has always been this way, though in recent generations it has become more frequent. We have little understanding of such magic to make metal fly, but my scouts rush to take whatever we can carry from the crash sites in the hopes we may one day unlock these secrets. This was how we acquired our Rancor war beasts. Several very young specimens were recovered from a crashed vessel. We raised them to adulthood, training and breeding them to be loyal beasts of war. Tell me about the Temple of Ancients. There is little I can tell you about the temple. I know the secrets of our ancestors are contained within, but the temple itself is barred to us. When last you were here, you and Malik sought to enter the temple. You sought ancient knowledge, and a way to escape this world within its stone walls. But only the Elders know how to bypass the barrier that surrounds it. Destroy them and bring back their secrets to us, and we will help you enter the temple. That was our agreement. Tell me more about the Elders. The Elders guard the ancient secrets. Within their compound is the knowledge of power and magic, including the knowledge of how to enter the temple itself. I have lost many warriors storming the gates of their compound, but they use weapons of light and fire against us. Not even our war beasts are strong enough to breach their defenses. Sometimes we can capture an Elder when they venture forth from their compound, and we have learned something about them. That is how we know they guard the ancient secrets. But no matter what torture we inflict upon them, they will not reveal their secrets to us. They fear the knowledge they themselves guard, and they will never willingly surrender it to us. I need parts to repair my ship. That I can't help you with. Although we have recovered many strange devices from the skyships that crashed to the Earth, their use is a mystery to us. As a show of good faith, I will allow you to search the stores of our tribes and take whatever you find. In exchange, I know you will destroy the Elders and bring the secrets they guard back to me. I don't see any choice, so I'll help you. The compound of the Elders is to the south, beyond the Temple of the Ancients. From torturing the few Elders we have captured, we know something of what lies beyond the gates. The Elders are few in number. If you can get past the exterior defenses, you could surely slaughter them all. Then you can bring us the knowledge they guard. So where is this information? Is it in some kind of computer? Computer. That is a word our prisoners have used. When we forced them to explain it to us, they said this computer was some type of thinking machine. More magic we can't understand. Before they died, some prisoners did speak of such a machine inside their compound, but I do not believe it has anything to do with the secrets they are trying to protect. Why do you think that? There was one prisoner, an elder whose mind broke beneath our tortures. He raved of ancient rituals, of lost power and forgotten secrets. Unfortunately, most of his dying screams made no sense. I'm certain this ancient tome will allow me to unleash what has, for so long, been hidden by the Elders. Bring me this book, and I will use the knowledge within it to help you enter the temple. I'll be back when I get that book. When you have it, bring it here to me. Until then, you may move freely about our village. I will be waiting for your return. Okay, who were these Elders exactly? Is it just these guys? Just more of their own race? Free stuff? Should I pull this lever? Well, we can literally do all of these, huh? I'm gonna throw a save. So what does this lever do? If I can even get to the damn thing. The lever is stuck and it will not budge. Lucky. Okay, let's go get the other side of the story, shall we? If there is one to have. You guys do like making pointless structures, don't you? Is all this corridor necessary? There's a lot of you guys. I can see you guys being guys we have to fight. We come back and we've not done what you want. You are the ones who defeated our warriors in combat, aren't you? The one who wields the magic to defeat the Elders. I wield the Force, yes. It is glorious to see such a power has come to our aid when all was thought lost here on this godforsaken island. To be able to command the elements in such a way is awesome to behold, and must be even more so to wield. I think you misunderstand what the Force is. I am sorry for not comprehending your great powers. What then are they? The Force is a power that flows from all life in the universe. flows from life. It connects all living beings in the universe. All beings are connected through some sort of life force. You are truly great in your power and your wisdom. I cannot wait to see what havoc your magics will wreak on the elders. Sorry, but I was told I could take all this. Okay, is this our exit? Is there anything else in here? I don't think we're going to need all this stuff, but... Anything else? Why do you guys have to hold around these things? Get out of my way. Okay, let's find the exit. Okay, that's the North Beach.
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced each other in combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much. The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. I'm disappointed in you, Karth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
Keep it cool, you two. I don't want this getting out of hand.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer. They prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent. Mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5 to 1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Canderous. The war is over. You lost.
You tell him. Let's head for the temple then, I guess? Uh-oh. 3 Rancors, huh? Well, let's see if we're more ready to deal with these, shall we? Yes, yes we are. Last one we fought, we blew up with mines. Where did the other one go? What's going on with that door? These guys hit hard. Beep, I got no health. Damn it.
How'd you like that?
They go down fast when they hit hard.
Yeah?
What?
Keep an eye on my health a bit better than her. I would buff up, but every time I try and use the buffs, they just disappear on me anyway. Any more? No, that seems about it. There's a powerful energy shield that prevents you from passing. Is that what that is? So what are my other options here then? Oh, down here? We came from there, right? Oh no! I mean, there's mines here then. I don't think I have anyone to take these.
Sure.
Unless we can bring in somebody else.
Huh?
Can you see them? Is there any more?
Yes?
Ship parts there? I guess there is mines, but we can't see them for some reason. How do I reach this thing? I will assume that is important now. Now.
Huh?
Can you really not see these mines? Skills you need to see mines.
Yes?
Jesus Christ. They die like nothing and then they just instantly rip me a new one. Bye guys. Why am I suddenly getting my ass kicked all of a sudden?
Sure.
What?
Okay, let's take you back out for now then. Take Jolie, he's got heals and stuff, which could be useful. And other buffs.
Yes?
Sure.
So the other camp, is it? You are not Rakata. What is your business here, offloader? I seek the Starforge. You are Revan. The council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Thanks. Nothing else here, I guess? We of the Eldar Council did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? I spoke to you once before. What did I want? Is this some type of test, Revan? Some type of trick? You came seeking our aid. You came in search of a way to enter the Temple of the Ancients. You claim to be seeking a way to destroy the Starforge, and we were foolish enough to believe you. Unaware of your true nature, we helped you enter the temple. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying this terrible legacy of our ancestors, you unleashed the evil of the Starforge upon an unexpected galaxy. And now you stand before the Council of Elders once more. And once more, we ask you, for what reason have you returned, Revan? I'm sorry, I have no memory of our last meeting. Do you think we are fools, Revan? Do you think we have forgotten how you lied to us last time? Why should we believe you now? My mind was destroyed. All my memories were lost. It changed me. I'm not who I once was. They say that the experiences of our past define us and make us what we are. If it is true you have lost your memories, then perhaps you are changed. But how are we to know this is not some trick, Revan? I'm a servant of the light now. I want to make amends for my mistakes of the past. You say you are not who you once were, yet here on our world you repeat the pattern of your last visit. Like last time, you have crashed here. Like last time, you have come seeking our help. How have you changed, Revan? The one wanted me to kill you, but I have come here peacefully. Again, you are only repeating the patterns from before. You know we hold the secret to entering the temple, but as well you do not attack us. You come in the guise of a friend, but how do we know you are not going to betray us again? I cannot prove what is in my heart. I only ask you judge me by my actions. We sense you mean the words you speak, but words are easy to say. It is actions that prove the true nature of your character. You must prove to us that you are not the same as you once were, Revan. You must prove that you have changed. How can I prove that? Recently, several of our scouts were captured by the One. Most of them were brutally slaughtered, but we have information that one of our scouts is still alive. They will use unimaginable tortures to force the scout to reveal everything he knows about our tribe. And once the One is done with him, the scout will be executed like the others. You must prove you have truly changed by risking your own life to save another. Rescue our scout from the clutches of the One, and we will consider helping you. Maybe I can negotiate with the One to release your hostage. We would prefer if you could find some way to save the prisoner without bloodshed, but we don't believe that will be possible. The One does not like to negotiate. So if I save the prisoner, you'll help me. Risking your life to save the prisoner would show us that you are sincere about making amends for the past. I'll be back after I rescue that prisoner. The prisoner is being held in the chamber of the One himself. Return to us once he is free. Until then, you have free run of our enclave. Thanks, you're all so kind. Let me have a little wander around and gong some things. So I guess we're heading back then, huh? So you have prisoners as well, huh? Our work is the most important one undertaken by our people. The future of our tribe rests with us. Look, our people must go on to preserve our future. Nothing to loot in here. If they'll even let us. They have a little droid. Hello. Oh, they do have some boxes. Okay, check down here, I guess, before we leave. Imagine it's kind of the same situation with the other one. Greetings once again, Revan. I am glad that you have returned. I couldn't believe that you had betrayed us, despite what the Council said. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. My name is Orsa. I am the keeper of the history of the Elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The Council told us of the destruction of your memories. But still, I had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. I wish I could remember, but I don't. Sorry. There is no need to apologize. It just pains me to know that all you had learned from me has been forgotten. Still, I would be happy to instruct you again. Actually, I do have a few questions for you. Yes, of course. Although you must forgive me if some of this starts to seem familiar. After all, we did go into the history of the Rakata at some length the last time you were here. I will do my best to enlighten you with the knowledge I hold. What subjects do you wish to learn about? Tell me about the beginnings of the Rakata Empire. Long ago, we Rakata were a great spacefaring people. Our ships combined technology and the power of the Force, and we were able to pilot them to the furthest reaches of the galaxy. Everywhere we went, we found civilizations less advanced and weaker than our own, and instead of helping them advance, we conquered and enslaved them. Back then, we could still command the Force. That, combined with our advanced technology, made our march of conquest irresistible. Soon the Infinite Empire stretched across the entire galaxy. Over time, we lost our ability to use the Force. Some believe we had used the Force for so long that we evolved biologically and became immune to its effects. In any case, once we lost the sensitivity to the Force, our empire began to fracture. We had to revert to more conventional space travel using inferior technology. Our ultimate collapse was inevitable. How did the Rakata Empire collapse? Long ago, the Rakata ruled all of the known galaxy. All the species bowed down to us. But we were a corrupt people. And in our fall from glory, there are terrible lessons that must be learned. The Infinite Empire was built on slaughter. It was inevitable it should collapse upon itself. War, plague, and slave rebellion forced us to retreat back to our hidden homeworld. Here, conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Terrible weapons of mass destruction were unleashed, driving most of the Rakata far beneath the earth for shelter. The devastation ravaged the world. Our people were scattered, our cities leveled, our very existence all but erased. The glory of the Infinite Empire is now nothing but dust and bones. In the past few thousand years, small bands of Rakata have begun to return to the surface, but they are primitive and superstitious creatures. Only we elders remember anything of the true past. Do you know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash? The disruptor field is one of the ancient defenses of the Starforge. A great generator within the Temple of Ancients fuels it. You will have to enter the temple to disable it. I want to ask you something else. I will do my best to enlighten you with the knowledge I hold. What subject do you wish to learn about? What do you know about the other Rakata tribes here? Many centuries ago, the other Rakata began to emerge from the underground warrens, where they had sought shelter from the devastation of the warlords. But these Rakata were as violent as the warlords they had fled many millennia ago. After centuries of battle and bloodshed, the tribe of the One has emerged as the strongest of them all. Now the One, lured by half-remembered legends of his people, wants to possess the terrible power locked inside the temple. We can never allow that to happen. Have you tried reasoning with the One? When the One first arrived on this island, we sent emissaries under the flag of truce to try and negotiate with his tribe, but all our envoys were brutally slaughtered. We do have the technology to destroy the One and his followers, but if we kill them all, then we will only prove that we have learned nothing over the past 20,000 years. The One is mad with power. We chose not to fight him, so our only course of action is to stay here, in isolation, where we are safe, just as we have done for the past 20,000 years. I have to go now. Yes, of course. You have much to do, and little enough time to do it. But if you ever have any questions for me, I will be happy to try and answer them. Computer room, huh? User verification. User species equals non-Rakata. Access to auxiliary archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. I do serve the Rakata. How else would I learn the language? Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order to serve them. User added to authorized list of non-Rakata. Notice. Further information can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients. Downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding Temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and downloaded into remote datapad storage. Please select a topic. Tell me about the Starforge. Searching. Error. No information on Starforge detected. Information may be recorded in the databanks within the Temple of the Ancients. Tell me about the Temple of Ancients. Searching. Retrieving information. The temple is a sacred place of ancient secrets. All the dark mysteries of the Raktata are housed within its stone walls, which pulse with living power of the ancients. Only those who can command the Force can enter the temple. None among the Rakata still have this ability, though the Elders are seeking a breed of Force-sensitive beings. How can I get into the temple? Searching. Retrieving information. The shields constructed by the Elders to guard the temple are controlled from the summit of the structure. Anyone inside the temple temporarily shut down the shields. There is only one way to gain access to the temple from the outside. The shields are designed to lower in response to a ritualistic chant detailed in the ancient text held by the Keeper of History. To protect the secrets within the temple, the chant will only work if spoken by the Rakata. No other species can create the proper intonations that will trigger the shield deactivation. I'll be going now. Please return should you require further information contained in the auxiliary archives. Okay, well, let's get back to the other tribe then and deal with that. Then get back here and get inside the temple.